Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Pullett looking to receive it in space. Timber, and he's intervened well there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Palmer. Odegaard to Havertz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good alertness. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira shows great strength. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Here's a and a chance! He's delivered all right!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's got his cross in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here, and he can thump it away. Gullit. Big chance! And it's been hooked away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Saliba proves too strong, too smart. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And he's managed to get free. Ødegaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Eze. Eze. That's very neat. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And he goes cross-field. And this is Gullit. Lovely feet. This looks promising. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? Palmer. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now he's off and running. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder
Vietnam
today that
coming
parking
in at
the area
half-time,
around the stadium
leading
is
by
strictly
1
forbidden.
goal to nil.
Please use parking provided
There's
by the
plenty
club
of
or any
positives
other
to
paid
take
parking
despite the
facilities
lead
in the
being
area.
so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Vietnam just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're off again. Vietnam leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Ibrahimovic. Number 20, Erdegaard. Coming on the field.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Mbappe.
Messi.
Number 23.
Musiala. Oh, super fine.
Substitutions
It's
taking
been
place.
slipped through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Arsenal have their second corner now. Barella with the short one. And he's heaved it away. Just about up to the hour now. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. But where it came from. Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's there to get it away. Saliba. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivered low.
That's good defensive concentration.
Out towards the flank. Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. And he's certainly onside here. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Chance here to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Now that's well seen too. Eze. Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Maldini gets it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He has found the way through. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Rice having a look. Just wouldn't stay down for him. Mbappe, now it's Eze, driving through the middle. And here's Barella, and here's Mbappe. Vermeer. And it's Rice. Mbappe. Barella. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Shot, surely! In he goes again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eze producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, shoots! Well taken goal. 2, and we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in a great position here. Oh, and the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Taken back almost at once. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Looking to play him in, Ibrahimovic. And it's Ødegaard. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he's intervened well there. And he's heaved it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rice. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Seedorf. Ambitious ball here. Floated through. Big chance! Rafael Leao! That is wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Eze. Tries a measured ball. Shot a goal!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And he's found a way past. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, at least he was in the right position, and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And they win it back again. Seedorf. Van der Beek. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Eze. Havertz. Now Ødegaard. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. And he thumps it clear. Good effort from distance. Chance here to counter. Eze gets into a good position. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vinicius Junior. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Threads one in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Real chance! And this could be the final action of the first half. Rice with the short one. Can he finish? Yes, ended up in no man's land. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Vietnam, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. And so the action is resumed. And he cuts out the supply. Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! just relentless. They are playing them off the park. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.